what the name of the show is what's your bacon in 7 questions, and ultimately what we want to know is what your bacon is, and we equate bacon to that thing in your life. It's a topping, it's a side, it's a main course. It just makes it that much better, right? So we bring on, for the most part, lots of musicians, and if you are a working musician, sometimes you need a little something to turn your brain off.
Sometimes music isn't the thing.
Yeah.
Like, because it's an everyday thing.
Right. I've hit that this week.
Right.
So what would you say, Brian, is your bacon?
Yeah. A second ago, you mentioned that maybe it's a sauce, maybe something, and you mentioned a bunch of food items. Is it a strictly food item thing, or is it just life?
No. It could be
some people.
Comic
it's like
books, crochet, movies.
I go for
video
walks.
games.
I gotta unplug and play a video game for a couple hours. I gotta, I make puzzles. I paint gnomes. I do, whatever that thing is for you that kind of like lets you unplug or lets you kind of like, okay, if I didn't have this, I might go a little nuts, but thankfully this is in my life and I can deal.
I think, and this feels like a pretty standard answer, but it is deeply personal to me. It is true. I think it's coffee.
Coffee's good. Yeah.
We have our own little home espresso bambino coffee setup, so it's a little ritual through the day, right? You stop, like, okay, it's time to go make a cup of coffee. I really go do a thing. There's like 12 steps to making espresso, which sucks, but also is good because you got to stop thinking about whatever you're thinking about, and you got to remember what
slows you down.
It's cathartic.
It's really very grounding. And when I have the coffee, I pretty much always think, "Fuck yeah, it's so good." Just keeps happening, and then especially like when I'm on the road, I'm always trying to get coffee on the road, which is difficult because
so hard.
Yeah, we don't have a ton of time. Oftentimes when we do have time, it's like later in the day when a lot of the like hipster coffee shops are already closed, so difficult to find one. But it's my little adventure. I go and I find the coffee, and it's like my solo time of the day, and my time that's just for me on the road. And I get my coffee and I have it, and I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, there's baristas in Memphis, Tennessee that know what the fuck is up. There's baristas in Baton Rouge that kick ass,
Right.
So I think it's coffee, the long process it is to make a coffee. I really learned to love that in all parts of life. Like, that's something I really didn't do before. I really just like ham-fisted my way to the end result in a lot of things in life. And ever since my life had to be a little more normal, I've tried to take try to find a lot of the happiness in like maybe like properly setting up my guitar so the action isn't crazy, or properly setting up a studio so that the things are on when I want them to be on, when I'm ready to go. Or, whatever it is, car repair, home decor, interior design. And I mean, this place looks crazy right now, but other parts of the house look fine. And are vaguely neat. And I think that the coffee process was the one that I was the closest to achieving already. Was the one that I was already interested in, because I did love coffee before. So yeah, I'm definitely yapping a lot, but I think the one word answer is coffee for sure.
No, I think that's great.